Okay, Taklam, Yutum Natwak. Listen to this closely.
In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world. And yet, I ask you, is not an alien force already among us? What could be more alien to the universal aspirations of our peoples than war and the threat of war?
Exactly. I agree. 100%. There is an alien threat, but it's not coming from the outside. It's already here. Let's look at this real quick, then I'll go into something else. Stock market last night. Like I said before, this is sort of a hobby of mine just to watch what's going on. I did not expect Japan to fall 4.84% because they had, they went into negative interest rates and they announced a giant stimulus and they pretty much, they quit production of their Toyotas for a while. I don't even know if they came back to work yet. There's too many cars. They're making too many cars. They're overproducing over there. And they're having a god-awful time with the Fukushima. They've got they put a nuclear reactor online, and as soon as they put it online, a volcano goes off like about 25 miles away, and it's being threatened in the near future if that volcano continues to erupt. Hong Kong was down, of course. These are Asian markets. London and Germany, Europe was up slightly because the Deutsche Bank announced some kind of crazy stimulus or some kind of crazy illegal thing that's not going to work. So that may put the American markets into a positive position for today. I'm sure the plunge protection team is hard at work trying to fix this because people are going to start panicking. Now, like I said, Shanghai opens on Monday and Taiwan markets. Shanghai being the most influential, it's going to drop like a rock. It's going to be like an anvil coming out of the sky, one of those Bugs Bunny cartoons. And it's going to drop. They're going to stop trading, maybe for 2 days, maybe, who knows, maybe for more than 2 days. But we're going to have problems. It's going to be a very confusing week, I predict, next week. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm normally wrong about this shit. But I think it's going to be a very, very confusing week next week with the stock markets. And what's that got to do with war? Well, when the economy starts getting shitty, when, everybody remembers 2008. Nobody has forgotten that yet. Now, people are pretty damn brainwashed. We're taught when we're young to believe certain things. Without question. That's why they drill this crap in your mind when you're just a baby. Don't question it. It's truth. If an adult or a person in authority tells you this, then without question, it's truth. The definition of science is to examine all the elements without question, or with questioning everything. Examine all the elements, question everything. But as we are removed from our natural place on this earth, when our natural instincts are being stifled and replaced with unnatural knowledge, then we're going to get, this is why we have so many problems in the earth. That's why people are depressed. That's why people commit suicide. That's why, because they don't know their natural place in this earth. That if they knew their natural place on this earth, things wouldn't be like this. That's why we have the drug problems. It's because everybody's confused. Everybody is perplexed at this point. Reagan says we have a alien force that's already here. You're damn right we do. These are the animal die-offs of 2016. Millions and millions of just all species are dying in just incredible numbers. Now this is Hosea 4:1-3. Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel. For the Lord. Now, the Lord, this word Lord, has been injected into the Bible over 7,000 times and replaced the word Yahweh. So we're going to read this a little differently here. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel. For Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of Yahweh in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and the blood touched blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Revelation 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou should give reward unto the servants and the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear the name of Yahweh, small and great, and should destroy them which destroy the earth. We know who those people are. Those guys, the world leaders. Now, I had a dream last night of owls. Don't ask me why. I was trying to save a couple baby owls, and I was very sad because I was having a hard time. They were beautiful. I just recall they were beautiful. I was holding them in my hand, and I was up in a tree trying to put them back in their nest, and I was concerned because I was afraid they were going to die, the babies. But I noticed there was still eggs in the nest, and I thought to myself, there's still hope if there's eggs. If there's still hope, if there's eggs in a nest unhatched, there's still hope. I don't know why I was dreaming that. I have no idea what the meaning of it is. I tried to look it up this morning, and there's all kinds of different interpretations of that dream with the baby owls. But one of the most prevalent interpretations was there's change coming. There's change coming. You're going to change your views about the way you look at things. You see the owl's eyes. You're going to discover things you've never seen before. That's what interpretations about. Most prevalent interpretations, rather. Just a quick video here. I said the stock market, we may end up positive on the day today because the plunge protection team is going to be working overtime. But it's going to be very difficult. You know, people aren't consuming. The gas prices are low, but I think people, instead of consuming because they're saving a little money on gas, I think rather they're just paying off bills and trying to get out of debt, which is not going to be easy. I mean, the wages here in America have dropped so much that it's almost impossible to make a fucking living. Everybody's struggling. Everybody's struggling. And the people that are not struggling, they're doing really well. But let me tell you, for every one person doing really well, there's thousands of people struggling. So the balance, the scales are not there. We'll see what happens. Stuck out.